Society's double standards. Let's explore that for a minute. Now, I just got through watching everything I could about the whole controversy on V-Day. A day celebrated around over 518 colleges around the United States. Mostly on Valentine's Day, but they say V-Day as in Vagina Day. So double standards. Let's explore that for a minute. And hopefully I piss enough people off that something's done about it. So, according to society's standards, if I looked like this, then I could rape a 13-year-old girl. According to society standards. Don't believe me? Let's explore it a little bit. What am I talking about? I'm talking about society and how they say that it's okay for a woman to rape, but not okay for a man to rape. I think rape is bad no matter who does it, but society as a whole says that it's okay for a woman to rape. Don't believe me? Look at the Vagina Dialogues. The Vagina Dialogues is a play, a very popular play, very widely accepted play, especially around colleges. In fact, on Valentine's Day at over 518 colleges all around the United States, including Catholic and Christian-funded and belief system-based colleges. In fact, they have a thing called V-Day that they play on Valentine's Day, and V does not stand for Valentine's. It stands for vagina. And in this play, a 26-year-old woman lures a 13-year-old girl to her apartment, gets her drunk, and rapes her. Now the play says that it seduces the girl, and in the play the girl says, well, if it was rape, it was a good rape. When have you ever known any rape to be good? 13-year-old girl. That's horrible. Now there was a counterplay that some guys came up with at a college, and it was called the penis monologues. And in this penis monologues, they had a character called Testicles. Now the vagina monologues and all those campuses, the 518 campuses around the United States, on V-Day or Vagina Day, they play the vagina monologues. And professors at these colleges rant and rave and say how awesome this play is. How it's cool. It's okay. It's accepted by society. Now, the penis monologues is a very, very toned-down version of the vagina monologues, but it deals with men. And there's a character called Testicles, which is a 6-foot-tall penis. These boys were put on probation because the faculty and students didn't like the penis monologues, and the penis monologues was a very toned down version. The vagina monologues is downright vulgar and accepts women raping. An adult woman raping an underage child is accepted. Now, if that doesn't scare you, think of it this way. These are colleges. These are the people that are going to be the doctors of the future, the lawyers of the future, the judges of the future. And they're the ones who say that Vagina Monologues is a good play. So therefore, you're going to have doctors who think that it's okay for a woman to rape, taking care of the future. You're going to have lawyers who think that it's okay for a woman to rape, defending the future and prosecuting the future. You're going to have people who think that it's okay for a woman to rape, to be the judges of the future. How is this even possible? Now, there was another incident too in Toronto. It's the Jane Doe rape case, by the way. Now, she chose to be anonymous, and the media made her anonymous. And she had an interview, and in this interview, of course being anonymous, she says that the common misperception of the court system is that women lie. Of course women lie. Women lie all the time. But the Toronto media decided to peg men who had not been found guilty as rapists anyways. But that's the media. That's what the media does. It sensationalizes things. And their whole basis was this. The men should have been arrested and thrown in jail simply because the woman said that she was raped. The police investigated. They found no evidence. They told the woman, we're not going to charge these men because we don't think that they were raped. And her big thing was, well, the misconception of the legal system is that women lie. Women do lie. Women lie a lot. It happens. I'm not saying that all rape cases are women falsely accusing men. Of course they're not. But there are a grave number of them. A lot of them. Anonymity is a funny thing. I'm not saying that it's bad. There are cases in which anonymity should be done. But anonymity creates this vacuum in which somebody feels that because they're anonymous, they can lie and they can sensationalize because nobody knows who they are. Nobody can check the facts because they don't know who the person is. They're anonymous. It's a tough situation. It's one of those things where you have to choose the lesser of two evils. And which the lesser of two evils is? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, back to the vagina and the penis monologues. Professors rant and rave and they say how great the vagina monologues are. And in fact, like I said, in these campuses, 518, a little bit more than 518, on Valentine's Day they play. And it's okay. No one, neither staff, nor professors, nor students, stop the vagina monologues from playing. It plays on and on and on. And they pass out questionnaires on V-Day. And these questionnaires are things like, how does your vagina smell today? How huggable is your vagina? And it's okay according to the faculty and the students as a whole. Obviously not everyone feels that it's okay. But when the penis monologues played, boy, did they come down on the men like a ton of bricks. And the penis monologues was greatly, greatly lighter than the vagina monologues. To a much higher degree. But yet, like I said, the men were placed on probation. They were ridiculed. So what does that say? That says that society as a whole says that it's okay for women to rape. That's the message that we're sending our future. That is the message we're sending our future. And as I said before, if I'm not scaring you a little bit, think of it. These are the kids that are going to care for you, judge you, defend you, and prosecute you. These people that say the vagina monologues is okay, but the penis monologues is not. That is a statement to our young children. That is a statement that tells our young children, if you're a woman, go ahead and rape. It's okay. If you're a man, you better not. I don't know how many times I have to say this. Equality is this. If one side says that it's okay, and you reverse the roles, if it doesn't make sense when you reverse the roles, then it's not equal. If it's okay for the vagina monologues to be played and society deems it okay that a 26-year-old woman drugs with alcohol a 13-year-old girl and rapes her, then you also have to say that it's okay for a 20-year-old man to drug a 13-year-old girl with alcohol and rape her. Now we all know that it's not okay for the man to drug a 13-year-old girl with alcohol and rape her. And if that's not okay, then it's not okay for a 26-year-old woman to drug a 13-year-old girl with alcohol and rape her. That's not equal. Just not equal. This is our future we're talking about, people. And I don't just want you to say, oh, well, our future, this and that. Be selfish about it. It's okay. It's okay to be a little bit selfish. Think of it in the idea that these are the people who are going to care for you when you get old. See, I'm fairly old. I'm in my late 30s. So these college kids, they're the ones who are going to care for me when I'm on my deathbed. They're the ones that are going to prosecute me for speeding tickets or whatever stupid little things I have. And these are the people, these college kids are the people that say that the vagina monologues is okay. And they're okay with that. But heaven forbid someone comes up with a penis monologue and pass out questionnaires, how huggable is your penis, which they did. And society came down on the men like crazy. So, in the beginning of the video, I wore a wig with a bra and said if I looked like that, if I looked like a woman, then society would deem it okay for me to rape a 13-year-old girl. Because society, you have shown by your actions that you do think it's okay as a whole. Obviously not everybody does, but the vast majority do. And it's not okay. What message are we sending our children, our future? Do you really want to live in a future that thinks that it's okay for a woman to rape? I don't. I know a bunch of young men that won't. They don't even know what's going on. But when they get older, they're going to have to face the consequences. It's a self-perpetuating thing. Our college kids are seeing that it's okay for a woman to rape and have a play depicting a woman raping an underage girl. They deem it okay. It's fine. So then that teaches the next generation that it's okay. And then the next generation thinks it even more. It's a self-perpetuating thing. What our generation does depicts what the next generation does. What the college generation now depicts as okay shapes the views of the younger generation. And then that younger generation shapes the view of the generation after that. It's a freight train. And even if we slam on the brakes right now, what happens when you slam on the brakes with a freight train? Not a whole lot. It takes a long time for that freight train to stop. People, we don't just need to slam on the brakes, we need to derail this train. It's common sense. If it's not equal, if you can't reverse the roles and it makes sense both ways, then it's not equal. Not equal. And you college kids, you're the worst. You're the worst of the worst. I mean, come on. Do I have to go back to the Warren Farrell protest? They look at men and say, he's a rapist because he's a man? For crying out loud, the guy was going in because his friend committed suicide and he wanted to find out why. Shame on you, college kids. You're our future? Oh my God. We're in some deep shit if that's where our future's going. Think about it, people. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Your views matter. I believe very heavily in free speech. I post even the worst comments. I leave them. Why? Because it's free speech. Everybody's entitled to their point of view. I enjoy seeing the comments. I enjoy hearing what people say. I even enjoy debating with people. Which brings me to my next point. If anybody out there knows a feminist in the Albuquerque area who would love to go, or even not in the Albuquerque area, if you're just visiting, I really want a debate, a filmed debate with a feminist. I want to hear their point of view. A good debate, not a name-calling debate, but an equal debate. An equal, honest debate about women's issues and men's issues. I think it would be very informative for people to hear something like that. So if anybody knows a feminist in the Albuquerque area, tell them to comment me, and we'll set some sort of a debate up. Something that's equal, something that's on neutral territory, and something where we can each get our views across and rebuttal each other's views as well. That's only fair. That's equal. Alright, love you guys. Take care of each other, because by taking care of each other, you're taking care of our future. Remember, it's not about us. It's not about me, not about you. It's not about our individual movements. When it boils down to it, it's about our future. And it's okay to look at it from a selfish point of view, because the better our future is, our young ones, the better our future is. Better kids make for a better future. Thanks, guys.